The Great Hall of the Galactic Council had never known silence like this. 700 delegates from across 400 star systems sat frozen in their seats. Crystalline chandeliers hummed with bioluminescent energy. The air carried the faint scent of ozone and something older, the smell of civilizations that had existed for 10,000 years without ever truly facing fear. Until today. Ambassador Vorith of the Keth Dominion rose from his seat, his 4 arms trembling, his obsidian eyes wide with disbelief. He read the transmission again. Then a third time. They refused, he whispered. Counselor Drex of the Velhari Collective slammed 3 of her tentacles onto her podium. That is impossible. Every species joins the diplomatic accord. It is the foundation of galactic civilization. It has never, in 40,000 years of recorded history, been refused. The transmission hung in the air above the chamber, projected in every known language across the galaxy. To the Galactic Council, the United States of Earth declines your diplomatic accord. We don't negotiate the terms of our own sovereignty. Come talk to us when you're ready to have a real conversation. General Marcus Webb, Earth Defense Command. General Marcus Webb leaned back in his chair and folded his arms behind his head. He was a broad-shouldered man in his late 50s, with silver-streaked hair, a jaw carved from granite, and eyes that had seen 3 wars. Colonel Diana Holt stood beside him, reviewing the Council's original document on her tablet. She set it down slowly. General, they're offering us protection from the Void Swarm. Trade routes. Medical technology that could cure every disease on Earth. All we have to do is agree to their terms. I read it, Webb said. And? Clause 17, Diana. He pointed at the screen. Earth surrenders the right to independent military action. Clause 22, all resource extraction must be approved by a council committee seated 40 light-years away. Clause 31, he paused for effect, Earth agrees to population management guidelines determined by alien bureaucrats. Diana went quiet. We didn't fight for this planet, Webb said, standing up and walking to the window where the Rocky Mountains stretched endlessly under a blue sky, to hand it over to a committee. Panic had officially set in. Ambassador Vorith called the emergency session to order with shaking hands. 30 senior delegates crowded the inner chamber, all speaking at once. They must simply be confused about the terms. Perhaps their translation matrix is faulty. No species refuses. They must be frightened. We should send a comfort delegation. Silence. The voice belonged to Elder Merrick of the Oranthus Federation, the oldest living delegate in the council, over 900 years old. His gray, elongated face was unreadable. He had seen species rise and fall like tides. He looked at the transmission one more time. They are not confused, Merrick said quietly. They understood every word. They simply said no. The room was still. Do you understand what that means? He looked around the chamber. In 40,000 years of recorded galactic history, every species we have contacted has been either desperate to join us, too primitive to respond, or too powerful to bother. Humans are none of these things. He paused. They are something new. The council sent their finest diplomat. Ambassador Thessaly of the Velhari, elegant, ancient, and accustomed to getting exactly what she wanted, materialized aboard the human orbital station Independence in a shimmer of light. She was greeted by General Webb, Colonel Holt, and a cup of black coffee. General Webb, Thessaly began smoothly, I believe there has been a misunderstanding. No misunderstanding, Ambassador. Webb gestured to a seat. She sat, cautiously. We read your accord. We don't like the terms. So we wrote our own. He slid a document across the table. Thessaly picked it up. Her 4 eyes scanned it rapidly. Then slowly. Her elegant composure cracked, just slightly. You want equal voting rights on the council. 1 species, 1 vote. You want to retain full military sovereignty. Non-negotiable. You want us to share medical and energy technology before Earth signs anything? Good faith gesture, Webb said calmly. You want us in. Prove it's worth joining. Thessaly stared at him for a very long moment. Outside the viewport, Earth turned slowly, blue and green and utterly unbothered. Elder Merrick addressed the full council one last time. The humans will not beg. They will not bow. They will not be managed. He looked out at 700 stunned delegates. The question before us today is not whether humanity meets our standards. He let the silence stretch. The question is whether we meet theirs. The vote passed. Earth's terms were accepted, every single one. Back in Colorado Springs, General Marcus Webb poured himself a fresh cup of coffee, looked out at the mountains, and smiled. Humanity hadn't joined the galaxy. The galaxy had finally been ready for humanity.